How much do you actually know about black holes? What do you think would happen if you fell into one? Imagine you're out exploring space, searching for a new planet for humanity to inhabit. Along the way, you encounter a black hole and, out of curiosity, decide to investigate. This is imagine that, and here's what would occur if you fell into a black hole. Despite being referred to as black and a hole is far from being a dark, empty space. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, black holes are formed when a massive star dies, leaving behind a dense core. If this core's mass is at least 3 times that of the Sun, gravity overwhelms all opposing forces and collapses the core into a black hole. But don't be misled by the name. This isn't an empty void but rather an immense amount of matter packed into an incredibly small space. For perspective, consider the Sun, whose gravitational field is 28 times stronger than Earth's. If you could walk on the Sun, you would weigh 28 times more than you do on Earth. Now imagine compressing the mass of 4 suns into something only 15 miles, 24 kilometers, wide, the same distance you could cover in a half-hour drive. Can you imagine the gravity there? The gravity of a black hole is so powerful that not even light can escape, which is why they remain invisible to the naked eye. However, they can be detected through the gamma-ray bursts they emit, named after the renowned physicist Stephen Hawking. Hawking believed black holes could serve as portals to other universes. So, if you were to fall into one, might you find yourself in an alternate dimension? Every black hole has an event horizon, the point beyond which the gravitational pull is so strong that escape becomes impossible. From just outside this boundary, you would witness stars warping around a perfect circle of darkness. As you approached the black hole, gravity would accelerate you rapidly toward it. Here's where the trouble begins. The black hole's gravity is immense. If you fell in feet first, your legs would experience a stronger gravitational pull than your head, causing your body to stretch and elongate. This effect is so intense that for most black holes, known as stellar black holes, which are about 9 miles, 15 kilometers, across and as heavy as 20 suns, you'd be torn apart long before you ever reached the event horizon. However, if you managed to encounter a supermassive black hole, one that is millions of times more massive than the Sun, you'd have a slightly better chance. In this case, gravity would pull both your feet and head with nearly equal force, allowing you to cross the event horizon without being ripped apart. And if you're wondering where to find such a giant, look no further than the center of our own Milky Way galaxy. Luckily, it's 165 quadrillion miles, 265 quadrillion km, away, so there's no risk of it consuming the Sun or the planets. But don't pack your bags for a black hole expedition just yet. Crossing the event horizon is only the beginning. At the center of a black hole lies a gravitational singularity, a point where density becomes infinite. If you reached this point, you would be crushed and merged with the black hole itself, unable to communicate your experience to anyone. Meanwhile, an observer outside the event horizon would see something entirely different. They would see you slowing down, fading, and turning redder as you approached the black hole, until you seemingly froze at the edge of the event horizon. This happens because, in a black hole, the roles of space and time are reversed. Time stops at the event horizon, while space propels you forward, making it impossible for you to turn back, just as you can't travel back in time. Even when a black hole eventually dies, emitting all the particles it absorbed, including the ones that made up your body, it would be impossible to determine whether those particles were once you. However, Stephen Hawking proposed a solution. He theorized that information about you wouldn't be lost, thanks to the existence of alternate universes. In one universe, you fell into a black hole, in another, the black hole didn't exist at all. And until you cross the event horizon, there's no way of knowing which reality you're in. If you crossed into a reality where the black hole existed, it's goodbye forever. But if you fell into a universe where the black hole didn't exist, you'd still be alive, just in a different dimension, with no way of returning to our universe. Would you be bold enough to explore that possibility? Do black holes and the mysteries of the universe intrigue you?